I wanted to just share this cover of the New York Post before we get into the worthless Whoopi clip of her actually defending Hunter Biden, if you can believe it. Indefensible. Going back on his word, President pardons his son. Hunter gets away with it. I always love these amazing covers. Let me know what you guys think of that. Also, check this out. One of the most historic community notes in the history of social media, online media, X for sure, is this post, Joe Biden back. This was right after Trump was convicted in that sham hush money trial with fake Don Juan Merchan and Alvin Do Nothing Bragg, where he posted, this is still up, by the way, they haven't deleted this, where he says, no one is above the law. Well, look at that beautiful community note right below. Joe Biden has pardoned his son, Hunter Biden, of all criminal convictions on December 1st. That was yesterday, 2024. And then you see the part that I have circled. According to Joe Biden's actions, he and his son are in fact above the law. This should hang in the Internet Hall of Fame. Let me know what you think of that. And then just for added measure, even though I can't stand John Harwood, and I think the world pretty much knows he's a complete and utter hack, this was posted back in June, okay, during the hush money trial. And John Harwood, who is an MSNBC complete and utter empty vessel, posted, people who insist Biden will pardon Hunter after specifically ruling out are telling on themselves. They can't imagine someone acting on principle and keeping his word. That elitist, condescending, superiority, smug, just utter, absolute narcissistic drivel. These guys all deserve to be fired and, all of their credentials taken away. But community notes, again, for the win. Readers added context on December 1st, 2024, again, is when President Joe Biden pardoned his son. He, in fact, pardoned his son, Hunter. So you got community noted. Another beautiful, glorious win for community notes. By the way, if you haven't followed me on X, you got to make sure you follow me on X. X, to me, is literally, I've said this many, many times. I know it sounds like a broken record, but to me, it's the last bastion of free speech in the entire online ecosystem, where the real media is, by the way, by real subject matter experts, not these people who get a piece of paper from a used up, washed up indoctrination camp, aka higher university, and have a piece of paper that says they're a journalist. People who actually are in the trenches every single day like me. So follow me on X if you haven't followed me yet. Okay, here's a quick clip of worthless Whoopi Goldberg. More proof that the hippocrats are completely out of touch, out of their depth. They are tone deaf. They have zero clue, zero idea of what real Americans want. They have no idea what real Americans go through. They have no idea why people would actually vote for America first as opposed to America last. And this is why they're going to keep collecting L's over and over and over again, because they're completely removed from anything sensible. And they've been completely brainwashed by this mass hypnosis propagandist media who have been pouncing on Trump, attacked him like no other, not only popular figure or not only political figure, but literally any public figure in the history of public figures. Nobody has ever faced such a coordinated, diligent, deliberate attack like President Trump has. And I'm so proud of the American people. I'm so proud of us. I'm so proud of the world, all the global citizens who supported America coming back again. We are so back. As a matter of fact, we're so back. We've got 100% 100 original made in the USA merch. I'll talk about this later. So check out this clip of worthless Whoopi actually defending Hunter, if you can believe it.
I respect it as a parent. I understand why he would do it.
Yeah.
But I wonder to understand why lie about it for so long.
I'd stop calling it a lie.
Okay, why repeat it?
Why? Why would you stop calling it a lie? That's exactly what he did, Whoopi. This, again, I said this in a previous video, what would you do? I asked this question, and if you haven't seen that video, I'm going to ask you right now. Let me know in the comments. If you were Joe and Hunter Biden was your son, what would you do? Look, I would probably pardon my son. He's my son. He's my family. If I'm really being 100% honest, blood is thicker than water, right? Obviously, I would probably, with all intents and purposes, it depends on the context and how bad the crime was. But yeah, I mean, I'm 82 years old. I'm going to die in a couple of years. My career's over. There's nothing to lose. Of course I'm going to pardon my son. But I wouldn't insult the American people by lying about it, which is exactly what he did by saying he wrestled with it. I wrestled with this. And I came to the conclusion after wrestling with it that, you know what, he was targeted and political motivations got involved. I mean, it's utter BS. Just don't lie about it. I would look at the American people. I would actually do a national address and be like, hey, guys, I'm pardoning my son. And I know how you might feel about that. I apologize if you feel badly about me, but this is what I'm going to do. I'm not going to come up with some stupid excuse. You know, my staff writers and my campaign advisors wanted me to, all my advisors, etc., wanted me to come up with this statement. But you know what? I said, no, I'm just going to look you guys in the eye and say, I am pardoning my son. I know I said I wouldn't before, but I am. He's my son. I feel like he, deserves it. And I hope you can understand that. That's the best I can give you. Just be honest, be authentic. And now Whoopi is saying, no. Stop calling it a lie. Why? Why are you so defensive to call it a lie when that's exactly what it is? Again, it's this weird Orwellian doublespeak. Don't believe your eyes and ears. Believe us. We don't want to lose our grip on the American populace. Well, you are. Legacy media is dying. And you know what? The View should have been canceled decades ago. Check this out.
They say you're not going to, and you do. And secondarily, for the part of this country, half of it that doesn't support Biden, doesn't know him personally, doesn't get to have phone calls, and they're just looking at a system that seems like it only benefits the people who are in power.
I'm going to say,
what precedent does that set?
Well, here's what it sets. It's a precedent for all of us to open our eyes because we've elected someone who is in a similar situation, who didn't have a drug problem, who knew what he was doing, who clearly stood and said, I can do this. And he did it. So I think, for many, many reasons, this is very different than any other situation that we have ever dealt with.
Is there anybody more worthless? Is there anybody who does not deserve a microphone more? Maybe Joyless Reed, maybe Joyless Bahar, maybe Sonny, I should never be hosting a damn thing hosted. Maybe Anna Navarro, maybe Kate Collin, maybe, I don't know. The list goes on. Don Lemon. Yeah, maybe. There's a lot of people maybe who don't. But man, worthless Whoopi, you can't even just, for once, just say, you know what, I'm disappointed. I actually think he shouldn't have pardoned his son. Or, you know what, I think he should have probably just told the truth, because now what essentially Joe Biden has done is he's confirmed that the Department of Justice is politicized. He confirmed that the Department of Justice and our legal system, especially at the federal level, is weaponized politically and is politically fraught with all sorts of conflicts of interests and, non-righteous motivations, et cetera, et cetera. They're incentivized not by justice. They're incentivized by going after their political opponents. He literally confirmed that by pardoning his son yesterday. And in his statement, which we went over in a huge live stream that we did last night, an emergency live, if you haven't seen that, I'll leave it in the end screen. He confirmed that by stating all of these things that, you know what, I looked at the facts, it looked like it was politically motivated. It looked like it was unfair. It looked like he was targeted, selected because he's my son. Boy, does that sound familiar. So I'd love to get your thoughts on this. Let me know in the comments down below. And I know you're eyeing this amazing, beautiful, 100%. We are so back. Original, made in the USA, new design and merchandise. If you're interested in this, Christmas is coming up. For the love of God, get your family members, get your best friends, your boyfriend, girlfriend, spouse, son, cousin, uncle. Get them something original. Get rid of all that Walmart crap, man. Get them something original. We got some great deals. In the pinned comment, show notes, and description, you can find the link. We've got a whole bunch of stuff. We got hoodies, hats, backpacks, fanny packs, water bottles, stickers. I mean, you name it. We've got everything. Shirts, workout jerseys. We got mugs. I mean, we got a bunch of stuff. So go make sure you check that out. You can go to professornez.com/merch, or just go in the pinned comment and in the show notes and description. I can't wait to hear your thoughts on everything that we talked about today. Also, before you go, don't forget, just check out these videos. These are the videos I was talking about. You got to go check these out. Tap my face right here to subscribe and follow. It is absolutely free. Sign up for our free newsletter as well. That's free as well. And as always, may God bless you and may God bless the USA. I'll see you soon.